Konnichiwa, Mina, which means hello everyone in Japanese. In today's lesson, we are going to learn how to write a food recipe. But first of all, what do we mean by recipe? Well, a recipe is a set of instructions. It's a group of instructions telling you how to prepare food, okay? So, we're going to answer exercise B. They're telling you to read the recipe below and put the pictures in the correct order, okay? You're going to use the numbers from 1 till 8. So, you need to memorize the steps of writing any recipe, okay? Focus with me. There are 4 steps of writing a recipe. First of all, the title, the name of the recipe that you're writing, the name of the food that you're making. Number 2, you're going to tell me how many people you're making this food for. Number 3, you're going to tell me about the ingredients, okay? What do we need to make this food? What do we need to make this dish? And finally, you're going to tell me what are the instructions, okay? So let's go back to number 1, which is the name of the dish. When we are writing the name of the recipe, what do we notice about the letters? Of every main word, you're going to use capital letter, okay? Except if you had prepositions or prepositions like in, on, at, okay? You're not going to write them in capital. Or if you had conjunctions like and, but, remember the conjunction words. Or if you had articles like and, articles like a or an or the, okay? Go on and write them. You're not going to write them in capital, okay? But the main words, you are going to write them using capital letters, okay? This is number 1. The name of the dish. Number 2, you're going to write how many people it's enough for, okay? This dish you're writing is enough for 4 people, 5 people, 8 people, okay? You're going to write serves, which means it's enough, which means you're going to give this food to 8 people, okay? You're going to write the word serves between brackets and the number of the people who are going to eat this, okay? Now we finished 2 steps. Number 3, you're going to write me the ingredients, okay? You need to write the heading, ingredients, using a capital letter, okay? I capital. And then you're going to write them down. How many, the quantity, how many or how much of something you're going to need. And here we have 300 grams of biscuits, 150 grams of butter, 6 tablespoons, okay? This is the abbreviation for tablespoon, TBSP, sugar, okay? 6 tablespoons of sugar, 6 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder, and finally 2 fresh eggs, okay? There are other measures that you can use. You can use cups, okay? Maybe 8 glasses of milk or cups of milk. You have ml, which stands for milliliter, and finally L for liter. And here, if you're going to use an oven, then whatever the temperature that you're going to use, you're going to write degrees Celsius, okay? The small circle in here means degrees, and then C for Celsius, which means in Arabic درجة مئوية, okay? So now we covered 3 things: the name of the dish, how many people it's for, the ingredients, and finally, and most importantly, the instructions, okay? You can't just write me the ingredients of the dish and then say it's enough. No, you need to write the title, the name of the dish, how many people it's for, the ingredients, and finally the instructions. And notice, people, when you are writing the instructions, you're only going to use the imperative. We explained this before. We said imperative means giving orders, right? Telling people how to do something. Like in number 1, you're telling someone melt the butter. You're giving them an instruction, okay? تعليمات, تعطيهم تعليمات or تعطيهم أمر. So number 1, melt the butter. You cannot say something like, first of all, we are going to melt the butter. No tenses, okay? No declarative statements. You're going to use the imperative only, الأمر. Melt the butter, comma. But be careful not to cook it. Only instructions. Don't talk a lot, okay? You're going to write them in points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 2, put the butter in a bowl, add the sugar and the eggs and whisk. See? Number 3, slowly add the cocoa powder and whisk some more. Again, you're going to whisk. We said whisking means hitting, right? Using a whisk, which means الخفق. Where are we? Number 4, put the biscuits in a large bowl and break them with the back of a spoon. You're going to use a spoon to break the eggs. Number 5, pour the mixture. Pour, we explained it before. We said pouring means adding, right? Adding something liquid. Alright, pour the mixture, we said mixture means خليط, into the bowl with the biscuits crumbs. The word crumbs means futat, okay? In Arabic, they are the small pieces of something, and we usually use this word crumbs with bread, with cake, with biscuits, okay? And stir. You are going to move, all right? You're going to move the spoon until it is mixed well. Notice that we use the adverb well with the action mix. We cannot use mix good, okay? It's mix well, because here the adverb is explaining the verb mix. Number 6, place this mixture on a piece of aluminum foil and shape it into a roll. Place this mixture. Put this mixture into a piece of aluminum foil. We said the word aluminum foil means قصدير, okay? And then you're going to shape it into a roll, okay? And then number 7, we're at 7. Wrap it up in the aluminum foil and put it in the fridge for a couple of hours, okay? For a few hours, 3, 4, 5 hours, it's up to you, all right? And finally, number 8, you're going to slice your biscuit chocolate roll and serve it with coffee or tea. Slicing means cutting something into thin pieces, all right? Which means تشرحي, تقطعين على شكل شرائح, all right? The word roll means to make something look like a tube, all right? Like أنبوب ملفوف, all right? And that's it. These are the instructions of making biscuit chocolate roll. Now let's go on and answer the exercise in here. So, which picture do you think is number 1? First of all, number 1, what did they tell you to do? I'm going to say the answer. They told you to melt the butter. You can see the picture of the butter, right? On the pan, on a hot pan. Number 2, put the butter. Which picture explains that we're going to put the butter in a bowl and add sugar and the eggs and whisk? It is A, okay? You can see the picture of the egg and the whisk. The word whisk could means a noun, which is الخفاقة, or it could mean a verb, which means يخفق, okay? They are written in the same way. Okay, next, which one is number 3? Slowly add the cocoa powder. It is C. 4, put the biscuit in a large bowl and break them with the back of a spoon. That's B. 5, pour the mixture into the bowl. And with the biscuit crumbs and stir until it is mixed. And stir until it is mixed. Which one is this? This is D. Alright? Number 6. Place this mixture on a piece of aluminum foil. That's E. 7. Wrap it up in the aluminum foil and put it in the fridge. 7 is H, right? Finally, slice your biscuit chocolate roll and serve it with coffee or tea. Obviously, it is F, right? And we're done with this exercise. Finally, as I explained for you before, this is your homework, a writing task. You're going to write a recipe for one of your favorite dishes, okay? Following these 4 steps. When writing a recipe, again, don't forget to write the name of the recipe, okay? The name. This is number 1. Number 2. Mention how many people it is for, okay? Like an example, it's enough for 2 people. Serves 2. 3. Write the ingredients. 4. Give clear instructions using the imperative only, okay? Using the imperative. 4 steps. Do not forget about them. You're going to write your homework in the discussion room, okay? Again, be a Snow White and write your favorite recipe in the discussion room, okay? Well, that's it, and have a nice day, everyone.